flip off. So this bra right here is what's called a wide set strap. And what that means is that, do you see how these two strap points are far on her shoulders versus these that are directly, nearly straight up? You're not going to want something with wide set straps. And also, this is an example of something that is not a comfort strap. So if it's thin, if it's a spaghetti strap, if it's a 1/4 inch, maybe 3/8 inch, notice the difference in the width here and here. And another solution for someone whose straps fall off the shoulders is to get a racer back bra. It's this style here. They have adjustments in the shoulders. A lot of times you're going to have just a snap in front, so you lose the band adjustment. So there's advantages and disadvantages to a racer back bra. Okay, cups. Any cups?
Yes.
Oh yes. All right, well, has anybody walked out and just felt like they had one huge boob in front of them? Exactly.
They're so comfortable.
It's the trade-off. Sports bras, soft cup bras, fantastic on being comfortable, but you get the one big lump, the big uniboob. So a solution to that, if that's not the look you're going for, or if you do, if you're comfortable, it's a personal choice. What you're going to want to do, if you can get rid of that uniboob if you have an underwire. It's really the best, easiest way to get rid of it. I love this picture. It's terrifying. So it's a double boob. It's like when your little boobs have little boobs that are piggybacking on the top of them. So this is the most extreme case I've ever seen, which is why I had to in the presentation. But your solution for if that's happening to you, you really want to get a larger cup because your entire breast tissue should be contained in one separate area. Okay, if your cups are wrinkling or sagging, first thing you can do for it, pull up your strap and adjust your strap. Your strap you shouldn't be able to get any more than 2 fingers worth in your strap. So if you can lift it up and do this number, it's too big, you need to readjust your straps. Also, another way to check it is if you reevaluate your band size. Some of the fabric should be coming out in the back with your band, and then if you readjust up here, and if that's not working for you, you need to go down a cup size. Okay, crossover sizing. Has anybody ever heard of this? Oh, excellent. Oh my goodness, fantastic. Crossover sizing, crossover cups. This is really a pretty complicated system, but if you understand this, it's really going to be advantageous to when you're bra shopping. The blog I write for, which is Inform, I've written a fantastic blog about this subject. And the only reason I bring it up right now is because if you ever go into a fittings room and a fit specialist says, okay, well you measure for a 38C and they bring you a 40B, don't freak out. There's a reason that certain cup sizes, the cup volume that a 40B holds is actually going to be the same volume that a 34D is. The only difference is one's going to be more spread out, the 40B, and a 34 double D is going to be more projected. And so this is kind of a complicated issue. If you're interested in it, please go to the blog and check out more information about crossover sizing, but really I just say this, so if someone suggests that to you, keep an open mind.
Is that Inform is the full?
It should be, I think it's www.blog.cupidintimates.com. And I think you'll be getting a panty, and it's also on the panty, I think, a panty label. But really, if you understand this, it can really open up your options. You're going to be able to find, like, say if you have a cup that you absolutely love, you put it on you, and you would have thought you were the fit model yourself who they designed this on, but you have band problems, you can reevaluate your sizes within this crossover chart. So it's really a great thing to understand and learn about. Okay, so bra basics. So if you think about bras, we're going to talk about different bra styles, different silhouettes. Think of these as 2 trees. So right now we have 2 different trees, and right now we're in the trunk. So we have a bra that's a cut and sew bra. So what that means is it has seams in it. It can have 2 sections, it can have 3 sections, it can have 4 sections. And over here we have a molded cup which has no seam on it. So the advantages and disadvantages are really just the opposite on these two cups. So this is a personal choice that you're going to want to evaluate what your needs are while looking at this. So the advantages to a cut and sew cup is that this is going to give you the best support possible. If you are a full-breasted woman, if you have lost some firmness in your breasts, this is really going to be the way that you want to go. The reason is when you design things with fabric, you can manipulate the fabrics, the grain lines in the fabrics, use the different property of the fabric to sew into the bra. You can add multiple layers, you can add slings, you can add cookies, which is extra padding. And so really this is going to give you the best fit. In addition, also cut and sew bras can be out of lace, they can be out of embroidery, so a lot of your finer lingerie you're going to find is going to be a cut and sew bra. The disadvantage is that there's a seam. A lot of times, most of the time, you're going to be able to see a seam through your clothing. So knits, sheer clothing, that's going to be the concession that typically you're going to have to make. Now over on the molded cup, it's just the opposite. You're not going to see seams, but the disadvantage is you have less bust support. When a molded cup is created, you take something called a bullet and you press it into the hot foam. And what that does is kill the stretch characteristics of that fabric. So you're going to have little stretch to no stretch. So women that have lost firmness or women that have breast implants often find that they can't fit into a molded cup because their breasts just won't fit straight into the mold. Oops. So this one really works around your body, and this one you have to work into. So we have our trunk of our tree. We're going to go up into little branches, and you really have two choices on either one of them: a wire or a soft cup, also a non-wire. Same thing with a molded cup. Same advantages and disadvantages to the two. It's really a personal choice. Okay, so if you think we're getting up a little higher, we've gone through the branches, so you can choose wire or non-wire, and these are typically available in both wire and non-wire styles. So people may have heard of building a bra wardrobe. Well, we have lots of fashions and lots of purposes that we need different bras for. So this is a pretty good selection of your main bras. So a full coverage bra is going to be the most conservative bra. It's going to hold all of your breast tissue. Your breast should be completely encompassed with it. It's going to have closer set straps, so this is going to be a good choice for you if you have those straps that are falling. Also, a lot of times they're going to come with comfort straps. Now, a minimizer has about the same coverage as a full coverage bra. The difference is if you're a full-chested woman and you have trouble getting into your shirts, if you have the lines that go across, or if you can't shut your buttons, a minimizer is going to take your volume and spread it over a little bit more around your chest. So instead of having the projection, like the depth that you would get in a full coverage, a minimizer kind of just spreads it out along your chest wall. And then the last I'd say is staple bra is a demi cup, which is similar to a full cup. You're going to have your natural projection, except the neckline is going to be cut lower and your straps are going to become wider. So, and someone said something about wires poking them. In a demi cup, your wires are going to be shorter because it's not such a full cup. So that's going to help with any rubbing that you might have or any poking that you might have because the wire's shorter. Okay, these are a little bit more fashion driven. If you buy a shirt where you want to show some cleavage, you want to get the proper bra, these are just some great selections for that. Some people love to wear push-ups every day. It's a personal thing. I know I was a big push-up friend in high school. I fooled everyone. But so push-ups, they just create an uplifted cleavage. You can do